Boy, you guys are quick. Alright, tonight I changed my mind from what the original title was. Let me bring it up here. Alright, who's in the chat? We've got Plywood, Pat from Small Woodlot, Jason, White, Matthew, Jolly Foster. Who else? Lawrence is in. Wow. Okay. All right. So tonight we're going to answer that age-old question: how do you make tops when all you have is one little piece of wood and you want to make a lot of tops? Because I know everybody's wondering how to do that. So that's what we're going to do. But first I need to make this so I can put it in the chuck, because it is odd shaped. Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? Did you have a good weekend? Anybody do anything fun and exciting? I know for me, fun and exciting is not doing anything, so I understand that. So I've got this piece of yew and I want to make a bunch of tops, but really I could probably only get 2 if I really try. So what I'm going to do is drill it for this, put this in the pencil sharpener, cut it off, put it in the pencil sharpener, cut it off, and make the stem, center stem. We're going to see if we can get that to work. So, pretty simple. Lee Harris is in. Hello, Lee. right, that'll give us about to there. Rearranged the living room, replaced the TV and cabinet, and bought a new circular saw to replace the one that is to let the smoke out. Yeah, you don't like to do that. Hey Todd. Every device has a little bit of built-in smoke. This would be a good project if you had to make tops for a birthday party or something like that. All right, let's do see if I can pound this in without it breaking. That's pretty good. Good enough. Make sure it spins without wobbling. All right, and just like that, that was 11 minutes, but a lot of it was set up. I've got a little top. And it really doesn't look half bad. We probably don't need it as high and as pointy. Japanese saw. Smacked your thumb with the saw. Eesh. So that turns pretty good, and it used literally that much of our piece. So now we can keep going. So that's one. Let's see how many we can get out of this piece. So, how would I get not quite as much of a point as on the pencil sharpener? I don't know. A little bit too far. Number two. smaller treadle lathe. Oh gee. You guys get some injuries. So, okay. All right, Pat, I have a bowling pin. I don't know what to do with it. So if you guys have an idea, because I think so I've proven this. That's done. So what should I make with a bowling pin? I don't know what to make. Like, I've seen people make a mallet. I've seen penguin. I need some better ideas. Because you got the idea with this. You can make these all night. And I mean, you could do colors and stuff with these, but if you have pretty good wood, you don't really need to. And if you cut them with the skew or the with that one, it puts a really nice finish on it anyway, so you really don't even need to sand them. A vase with the top, toilet paper holder, that might be interesting. I was thinking about a box. Ooh, that one's bouncy. So this is pretty good. In 20 minutes, I made 3. Like, you could probably make them in a couple minutes a piece. They're kind of fun. Anyway, all right. Chess pieces. Ben Williamson's making chess pieces. All right. What are you using for wood? Toilet paper holder. I may have to do the toilet paper holder. A lidded box. I was thinking about that. All right, so then the other question is, do you take the plastic off? Everybody takes the plastic off. And I guess there's really nice maple in it. I don't really want to leave the plastic on, but so I guess we'll take the plastic off. All right, let's do this. We'll go back to the bowling pin idea. The candlestick bowling set. So take a regular pin and... So I actually have in my closet, I do not have a threading tool, no. I have in my closet... So there's a hole in the bottom there. Nothing in the top there. So I'd really need to probably cut that plastic piece off and make a tenon, or use the plastic piece for a tenon. But I think I need to start this way. Try to figure out how to get that center. All right, let me see if I can get my spur into the center. Even if it's close, I guess. Whew, that's slippery. This was a birthday pin for a coworker's daughter, and I hope she doesn't miss it someday. She'll be like, "Where's that bowling pin?" Madeline's in, and Sky Tiger is in. I don't know who Sky Tiger is. Looks like plastic and MDF. Well, we're gonna find out. If it's MDF, it's gonna be short project. Wow. That is not going in. Like, I don't even know if this is a real bowling pin or if it's just a birthday one. All right, let's try it. What's the worst that could happen, right? All right, we're gonna slow down. Oh, Madeline, you're gonna have to figure out how to ignore them. How to ignore those kids. That's gonna happen all the time. All right. I think we'll start down here. All right, so this is kind of interesting. Oh, that plastic goes all the way up in there. I haven't really hit wood. The wood starts clear back here. That's annoying. I think it's hardwood. I think that's maple. You can see where the boards are. I don't know. I don't know yet. We're gonna clamp it in and see. It's very, very thick plastic. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna turn all the plastic off. Not off, but like all the designs, all these stickers and stuff. I don't know if we'll go clear down to the wood, but I think I'm gonna make a box out of it. We'll make like a little stash box or something. Would Madeline say? Usually my guys have 550 subscribers. Yep. That's awesome. One thing, Madeline, that you don't want to do is talk about your channel at school, because everybody wants you to be successful until you're successful. And then they will try to tear you down. All right. So you just quietly keep building it and see what happens. I don't know. It's so shiny. I wonder what would take that off. Some acetone? I don't know. We're gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, we're already down to the wood. Okay, it's not as thick. So it's only thick at the bottom. That's good. That's actually very satisfying. Emergency appendectomy, I was 13. Ugh, Pat. That is a horrible story, but I can believe it. Might be able to use that for something. That is pretty tough stuff. Man. All right, I don't want to do this. That's gonna take forever. Whew. That was a little violent. All right, what do we? Spindle, rough and gouge, maybe faster. I healed up. I went knocking on his front door, not backed into a corner. Pat, you went back to fight him after he did that? I've never been in a fight. Never. Like a fist fight. This is also why I don't like doing resin. Just gonna say. I don't like stopping every 5 minutes to clean. And you gotta do it because it hurts when it whips your hands. Stuff gets everywhere. How many of you guys have been in a fist fight? Ender's Game, yep. I've read that. That's a good one. I've never been in a fist fight. I think that entire cut came off in one piece. This is gonna be a mess to clean up. All right, at least it's not MDF. which is good. We can keep going. All right, now we can go. Now we're into wood. Don't have to worry about cleaning up every 5 minutes. Now, that's another problem that I don't like about plastic and resin. There we go. All right, now we're back. That is some nasty end grain right there. Or something. That piece is going to look really nice. It's like quilted, but it's got some really awful grain right there. This is going to look good. Like it's so many different directions of maple. I think when it's all sanded and polished, that's going to be nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So where do you think we should cut it? I'm thinking probably about here. And you won't be able to open it up as much if we cut it on the wider part. If we cut it about here, because I'm afraid if I cut it down too low, I'm not going to hollow out the top, so it'd be too top heavy. So if we go about right there, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe, ooh, what's that? I don't like that. We're gonna have to fill that in. Right here. My pencil. Right about there. Telling you, y'all need one of these. This is so cool. I'll put a link in it after the show in the description. Because it's not as bad as like compressed air. So it's not like, I don't know. It just kind of blows it around. Madeline's leaving. All right, we'll see you, Madeline. Have fun. But it's just so easy to do a quick cleanup. So I think we're gonna cut it here. I've got a tenon on this end and a tenon on that end. So all I need is a thin cut, and then I can do, how am I gonna do that? I'd have to cut it probably a little bit bigger so one fits in the other, redo this curve. So I shouldn't sand it too much. All right, let's do that now. Yeah, you got one, Todd. That's right. All right. I think that plastic part is coming off, which I need to keep on for a little bit longer. There, it went back on. Just a little bit longer. Okay, so there's our top, and that's going to fit, so I need to cut an opening in there. I think before I do that, I'm going to cut a mortise and redo the bottom so I don't lose the whole thing. Years later. 10 years later. All right. It's gonna have to do. All right, now we can turn it around, redo the bottom, because now I'm worried that plastic ring on the bottom, see how loose that gets? It's just a soft plastic, and that is going to come off because it's just a ring now. So we're going to put that back on here. Yeah. That's pretty straight. Very nice. You never know. We're going to recut the bottom. All right. All right. This is not easy. There's a lot of steps here. So now, this is the bottom of our bowling pin. We can start to finish now. We've got a good tenon here in the wood. I've got a good tenon on the top side. And I might make, when we're done, make a new top for that, so it looks right. All right, we're gonna take this out, turn it back around. Because remember, that's the bottom, this is the top. See if that fits back in there. Yeah, good. Okay, tighten this down pretty good. We're spinning fairly true. Now, what we're gonna do is clean up I'm not even gonna clean up the outside yet. I'm gonna cut this to fit that. So it'll fit right in there. Then we clean up the outside and join these so you don't even see the line. So that's what we're doing. All right. I'm gonna take my live center off so I have more room. For my end stock. Okay. So we are just about where that line is right there. A little bit too big, but that's all right. All right, we're looking pretty good. Matthew, don't worry about it. It's fine. The jaws are not dovetail on the inside. Thank you for your concern, though. I appreciate it. I saw your comment the first time. All right, I want to make sure this is straight. I'm not a huge fan of the really tight top. Like, I like them to be a little bit loose. I don't think you should have to use two hands to take a cap off unless it has medicine in it. Oh, whoops. Thought I had a recess and I'm loosening it up. The recess was the last time. All right. Now, everything's, look how true that top is turning. Everything looks pretty good. Now I'm going to join the two and do some outside sanding. Let's that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Generally, yes, dude, as bikini bands, dovetail jaws are slightly. As well as right. What's the difference between those? Dovetail's better. Yeah, I don't know if it's better or just different. I think as far as the outside, if I'm going into a recess, you can see the dovetail on the outside to where the recesses don't need to be nearly as deep. But if I zoom in there, you can see that the inside is straight. And when I first started turning, I was having a lot of trouble making tops, and they would fly, every piece flew out, no matter what. No matter how much time I spent, I was making dovetails, and they were only being held by the back and the face surface. They were not being held, gripped on the whole cylinder. So I actually looked at that jaw, and I decided it was straighter than it was dovetailed. So once I started making straight tenons, no problems. But it was like every piece was flying off, no matter what. So this is interesting. This part up here you can see is all side grain, and it's so smooth. This is such a mismatch of directions. I can't hardly get it smooth, so I'm just gonna start sanding, and hopefully it'll smooth out. And then eventually we can turn this to where it fits. Like this one is brown. I don't know if it fits right here. Brown and white. I don't know. Oh, right here. So we'll be able to turn it so it fits and looks right. All right, we're gonna do some sanding. I'm gonna turn on my fan. Been wanting to try this because I like to sand fast, but it gets really hot. All right, I'm gonna fill this little problem area in with some wood glue. Oh, that's too much. And then I'm going to sand it and let the sawdust fill in that hole. But I am going to slow down a little bit. Otherwise I'll get a face full of glue. So one thing to notice, if you look down by where is it? Down by the channel logo, there's the join button. That is new, and we're gonna see what happens with that. So you can check that out at your leisure. Probably while we're sanding would be a good time. Don't join yet. Make sure definitely subscribed. Check out some of the stuff on the channel. You can join anytime. Make sure you feel comfortable. You know what you're getting into, which is a lot of this kind of stuff. Oh, that's a good idea. Chop. William Coons, yes. I've changed the title a couple times already. So I was going to do a bowling pin. We made some small tops. And it was getting boring because I was making, so what I did is I cut these discs off, run a dowel through it, and I make a top in a couple minutes. But that was boring, so we went back to the bowling pin idea. So sorry about the title, doesn't match. It did it one time, and then I changed it, and then changed it again, and then now I'll have to change it back to the original. So I apologize. I could change it again, probably. All right, so that area now is nearly full. Not 100%, but we're gonna keep sanding. Getting there. I like these 3-inch sanding pads. It's kind of nice. And they fit really well in a cottage cheese container. $240. I'm gonna go up to $240. I don't think I'll go any further than that. And this is cool. I love this handheld. It's like that foam material. Let's put a touch more glue up here. Hey, Jason from Salisbury Crafts. Good to have you. Yeah, that's feeling good now. I don't really feel that. There's like a crack in the wood, and I didn't really want to dig it out anymore. Yep, we're looking good there. Get some of our glue residue off. And Mike, I only know, I'm just looking, and by experience, I'm telling you, I threw so many pieces of wood on the floor because trying to do a dovetail, because you watch videos, especially when you're first starting, and everybody's like, do a dovetail, do a dovetail. And I would do all these dovetails, and then bowls, spindle turning, everything, they just fly off all the time. Barely even doing anything. So that's when Robbo said, you probably don't have a dovetail. You need to look into that. All right, this is looking really nice. All right, let's do a not super glue, abrasive paste. Let's do some abrasive paste. See what this thing's gonna look like. We may have to do hollowing Wednesday because we're running out of time. Robin, dig you? Uh-oh. Careful, Robin. If you're getting messages deleted, we'll have well over 60 colors available over the next couple months. You're killing me, Jay. New product. I still gotta sell the old product. But no, that's exciting. That's very exciting. I saw your post with your table at the last gathering or whatever that was. It was very impressive. I love it. All right, so we're gonna put some abrasive paste on this. It's gonna just polish up that 240 grit sand. It's gonna not really change too much. It looks like the wood grain. Maple's fairly light, so you're not gonna see too much of a difference with the abrasive paste. It's just gonna kind of define the grain more. There we go. All right. Make sure we put our lid back on. You don't want to forget that. End up with wood shavings in your abrasive paste. How bowling pins are deconstructed. You can see how the bowling pin's made though. It looks like they just take some scraps of maple and glue them all together. And then I don't know if they dip it in plastic or if they have a shell somehow glued on it. But it's a somewhat thick piece of plastic on there. just gonna keep moving our rag till I don't see a line going across. It's really the good sign, and it doesn't have residue on it. Put some wax on it. This is looking pretty cool. It's very smooth. I can just barely feel that seam. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to clean up this tenon a little bit just to make sure we're all concentric. It looks pretty good. All right. That looks pretty good. This is gonna be neat. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do up here yet to end it. All right, let's see how our joint looks like. Put some paper towel in to hold that tight. And it's looking pretty good. I think what we'll do is tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm just gonna leave this sit right here, and Wednesday we are going to start hollowing. I wonder if I can find, oh, is that it? No, that's not it. Right there. So we did take out a little section, so there's gonna be some little tiny points where it doesn't match up. But for the most part, see, like right there, it almost matches up. but we had to take some out to get it to fit, so it doesn't look too bad though. All right, that's an hour 45. I think we're gonna be done for the night. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out our website, www.baileyworkshop.com. We have some stuff listed that we make. We make a lot of spinning tops. We're making some diamond painting pens. We're just pretty much everything we make. I made some tops that I'm going to put on the website, or not tops, yo-yos, tops too. But we're going to put some yo-yos up there. Yeah, SMWC 954. Good point. I think he means sub, not sell. So he'd sub to everyone. Oh, did you take it off? But yeah, if you guys have a channel, if you have a woodworking channel, put it in the chat or as a comment after. If it's not what you're, well, just put if you have a turning channel in the chat, and then everybody go back and sub to everybody that's has a turning channel or a woodworking channel, a gaming channel, whatever. We need to support each other, so definitely do that. If you could go to Salisbury Crafts, Jay's channel, I would definitely appreciate everybody going and subscribing to Jay at Salisbury Crafts. We do a lot of watercolors that we use Jay's stuff. I think this is his old logo sticker, but we do all kinds of, here's a white one. He has airbrush paints, marker paints. There's the blue marker, non-toxic, with the spring pens, refillable. Great colors, love the colors. We might put some colors on this. We'll put those 2 red stripes back on. We're gonna finish hollowing it, hopefully, and do some other stuff with this on Wednesday. So check back Wednesday, we'll finish it up. Definitely subscribe to everyone if you can. Subscribe to Bailey Woodworks, we appreciate it. Do the thumbs up, we'd love to see that. And thanks for coming in, and we'll see you all Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So all right, thanks for stopping in, everybody. We will see you later.